Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at our biggest threats of severe weather this weekend, and we've got a big weather change that is going to be setting in the United States throughout this week into next week. And currently next week we are projecting that we could see some severe weather into the early week all the way through the end, where we could have spotty showers across mainly the eastern United States. We did have a big cold blast that came through, which brought some really cold temperatures. In the Florida Panhandle, we saw 20s. In Central Florida, we did see 30s, the mid 30s, and this was a cold outbreak, breaking multiple records all throughout the southeast, and this was a historic cold blast. And currently, we do have some high pressure that is currently making things all dry and very cold, because we actually had Arctic air, not just like some cold air, Arctic air, a massive cold blast. And we are just going to look at all the stuff that can be happening over the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's look at our 1 day all the way through our 3rd day outlook of severe weather. Today we don't have anything, but on our 2nd day we could see some spotty showers over here on the west coast, bringing some storms and maybe some rain. On our day 3 outlook, we have a bigger risk on our west coast for some thunderstorms and rain, which this could lead to maybe some flooding actually if these storms drag out a long time over here on the west coast. And let's look at all of our details of this. No tornado risk over the 2 days. This won't be a tornado threat at all, so that's good. Look at our wind risk. We could see maybe some 40-mile-per-hour winds here and there with these strong storms if they do form, and but now we don't have any wind risk. Day 1 and day 2 outlook of hail. We don't have any threat of hail or anything, so these storms won't have any like ice in them. Alright, let's look at our excessive rainfall in our day 2 outlook. This is focusing on the west coast for a marginal threat of seeing some flash flooding. Day 3 outlook, it looks like it's going to go a little bit more south than we actually thought, but there is still a chance of seeing thunderstorms up here more northern of California, but there is a chance of seeing some excessive rainfall with these storms down south of North California. Alright, let's look at our temperature anomalies, looking at our 6 to 10 day outlook. A widespread heat that is going to be building. We could see 70s, and actually into the more central states, we could see temperatures possibly 30 to 20 to 30 degrees warmer than we had before, because it was really cold in here over the past few days, and it is going to be warmer in the south in the 70s, possibly reaching 80. I'm not gonna lie, possibly reaching 80 in some places in the southeastern states. And we still have a little dip in the jet stream that is going to bring some cooler than average temperatures in the northeast. We have a low that might bring actually some, oh my gosh, why is it doing that? We have a low that is currently going to form off the west coast and move maybe even a little bit southeastern. And once this low arrives the northeast, we could see actually some more snow and ice in these areas. This is about a week or 2 out, and this low could actually bring some severe weather to the southeastern states. And there is another low that is going to form over the southwestern states that could actually bring some showers and thunderstorms, and possibly maybe a marginal or slight risk of severe weather. Wouldn't be out the question. Late weekend into early to mid next week would be our main time frame. Let's look at our 8 to 14 day outlook, looking at a more organized, warmer temperatures in the northern states, but there is going to be a low that could bring some showers and thunderstorms for the more northern states. This could be some strong thunderstorms at times, and it's just going to be pocket thunderstorms. Down here in the southeast is where we could be seeing warmer than average temperatures. Let's talk about our west coast, where we could be seeing way cooler than average temperatures, especially down here in Los Angeles, maybe Las Vegas. Could be seeing some really cool temperatures, maybe all the way down to possibly 50, maybe 40. But besides that, warmer than average temperatures in the east, cooler than average temperatures in the west. And this is going to be a negative PNA, positive PNA. So a flipped pattern. A couple of days, Sunday and Monday, so yesterday and Sunday, we did see an Arctic blast take place in the southeast, and it did bring a lot of lake effect snow to Chicago. Saw about 30 inches in northern Indiana. It was a historical event, and now we are seeing a flip where we are going to see way warmer than average temperatures and way cooler than average temperatures in the west. Our 3 to 4 week outlook is looking like we are going to see a divide across the entire United States, which basically means cooler average temperatures on the top. So basically the northern states going to win, southern states are going to lose, where you're going to see warmer and more drier temperatures, and in the northern states you're going to see more cooler and colder and more snowy. So this is why you win and the South loses. So if you are a snow lover like me, there is not going to be much snow this winter. Now let's look at our 300 millibar wind speeds. Looking at a big dip in the jet stream, which this is a massive low that is going to bring really cool temperatures across the eastern states. And as this moves forward, we are going to see another low form in the northern states, maybe into Canada and just above North Dakota, and we're going to see another one form in the southwest, and this is going to bring possibly some severe weather into the southeastern states, possibly some severe weather into the northern states. As this moves through, we're going to see another low right here come into the United States. This is our southwestern low. Alright, let's bring it a little bit forward. As this comes through, we could actually see some severe weather possibly right here into Colorado, or we could see some rain, maybe some thunderstorms. Let's bring this even forward. Got another low forming off the southwestern states like California and Arizona. Moving this forward, it's still moving in, bringing some strong winds. We could see some isolated, scattered severe weather from Oklahoma all the way up into Michigan, where we could see some slight risk and a marginal threat. And if they did add a enhanced risk, that would be kind of crazy. But I'm forecasting that it would probably be a marginal to slight risk. Possibly enhanced, but that's basically out of the question. Bringing this forward, we have a big dip in the jet stream, a low that is going to form, causing severe weather. A line of thunderstorms would be happening. So you have the low, possibly in North Dakota. You have the cold front and the warm front. This is a classic setup where severe weather would come through these states like Missouri, Oklahoma, Illinois. The Ohio Valley and Southeast and Midwest would be getting hit the hardest. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by December. If that could happen, that would be awesome. Thank you for the support. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.